Breaking news on ABC 17 News this morning. 2 people are hospitalized after an early morning shooting at the Waffle House on Vandiver Drive. ABC 17's Deborah Kendrick is on the scene and will bring us the latest in just a minute. Back to that breaking news. 2 people are in the hospital this morning after a shooting inside the Waffle House on Rangeline in Vandiver. We'll go right to ABC 17's Deborah Kendrick, who joins us now live on the scene. And Deb, investigators are still there right now.
Lindsay, they are. They still have areas of this Waffle House on Rangeline in Vandiver blocked off. And I'm going to step out so you can see. I'm going to get behind the camera and just kind of show you really what I've been seeing. Now, a little different scene from what it was earlier this morning. Actually, I'm going to zoom in here. You can see police officers are still inside. But a lot of the investigation is really focused just right over here. I know you can barely see my blurred finger right in that area where a lot of the officers are. Evidence markers were being put down. I saw at least 10 placements be put down. Doesn't necessarily mean there was 10 gunshots in the air, but all of that will be part of their investigation. And there's really little information that has been given out to us. Really, all we know this morning as of right now is that 2 people were hospitalized when our crew's gone here just a little bit before 3 o'clock. They said there were a lot more larger police presence in the area. It has died down a little bit, but I have seen at least 4 officers, like you saw, inside the Waffle House. And hopefully, if they are wrapping up their investigation soon, I can get a little more information as far as possibly what the victims, the condition of the victims are, because at the time we still don't know what sort of injury both of the people have had. We don't know obviously their gender as well, and of course what ages they are and really what happened here. Of course, I'm going to stay on scene until police leaves, and as soon as I get more information, I'll be sure to give that to you right away.
Deb, in the past 30 minutes, you spoke with someone who claims to be related to one of those victims.
I did speak with someone as they started to open up the parking lot of Waffle House. You might recall around 5:30, I wasn't able to get even to this spot that I'm currently standing at because it was still a very active crime scene. But as that woman was coming out of the Waffle House, I stopped her really quickly and I asked if she was inside and what she knew. And she told me that she was actually related to one of the victims, and she told me that he is dead this morning. This is all information that we have not been able to confirm with police. Of course, she claims that she is a family member and he was a bystander eating here at the Waffle House when a scuffle broke out. Like I said, this is information that we are still trying to work with police on getting. They did leave the scene and they told me they are working to get surveillance video so they can get a better understanding as to what happened. I did speak with an employee about 10 minutes ago as people have tried to open the door of the Waffle House, and the employee told me that they likely will not be opening until about 7 o'clock. They are inside cleaning up the area because it was closed down since about 2 o'clock this morning is when police said they arrived on scene. They have really not been able to touch any of that evidence just because police have been taking pictures of every single angle. This could be the first homicide of 2018. When I spoke with that family member, she told me this is not the way they ever imagined starting their 2018 off. And of course, I'm sure a lot of family members would never want this to happen. So of course, I'm going to still be out here and see if I see any police or anyone that could have been inside, or continue to try to speak with employees. As of right now, they're not able to talk. But once I can try to get any more information to try to clue this and piece this all together, you will be the first ones to know.
Just within the last about hour and a half, we've confirmed 1 man is dead and another person is in the hospital after a double shooting inside the Waffle House on Vandiver Drive. Police say this man, Anthony Deshaun Warren, was killed. This photo was given to us by his family members. ABC 17's Deborah Kendrick has been on scene all morning. And Deborah, you've been speaking with witnesses and family members.
Yeah, Lindsay, within the last hour, I actually spoke with a family member on the phone, and they told me that this is not the way they wanted to start their new year in 2018. They also say they still have so many unanswered questions, especially for law enforcement. This is the victim, Anthony Deshaun Warren, who was killed. Family tell me that he's a father of 3 and that he was just a bystander. Now, according to police, a disturbance broke out between 2 people. At least 2 shots were fired. The other victim is believed to have non-life-threatening injuries. Now, according to a witness that I was able to talk to that was inside when all of this went down, there was a security guard that was inside and tried to stop this from happening. And I'm also told that there is video surveillance of everything that happened. I went inside to the Waffle House to speak with the manager. She told me that first she wasn't able to tell me anything, and that second I wouldn't be able to get that video. This is considered the first homicide of 2018, and of course this comes off a very deadly year in 2017 here in Columbia.